Yes. So I will share my screen. Until now, I have explained the use of carbohydrate, use of protein and fats for the body. Why do we take all these nutrients in the food? So next come minerals. In the mineral, today we will take only calcium and phosphorus. Rest of the minerals we will do later. And after the class, you all will read the notes. If any line you will not understand and you have query, you can ask on the group so that I can explain you by sending an audio over there. Okay. So what's happening? So the first mineral that we are going to understand why it is necessary for our body and why it is necessary for a child to take, and in different age group what type of calcium the children need. So calcium regulates contraction and relaxation. Contraction means squeezing and relaxation means this thing that happens in the muscles, that whenever we do some activity there is contraction and relaxation of the muscles. So it is necessary, and especially the heart muscles. When the heart pumps, contraction and relaxation happens. So for pumping the heart in proper manner, this calcium intake is necessary. It also regulates passage of substances into and out of the cell. Means inside our body, when repair of the cell happens, so there are many substances, nutrients that goes inside and that comes out. So this process also needs calcium to regulate, and calcium also needs uh, for proper messaging of the nerve cell. In the brain, we know that the nervous system, here are the nerves at the behind, this is called neurosystem. So that nerves sends message to the brain and then the brain acts accordingly. Brain gives command to the body to do work. This is how nervous system works, that nerve system. So calcium helps to receive the message properly. Calcium intake is necessary for this function also. It also helps for the clotting of the blood. Blood clotting is also necessary in the case of injury. If the blood will not clot, then many amount of blood will be released at the time of cut or any accident. So blood clotting is also necessary in the body. Formation of genetic materials means inside the child, when the child is a fetus in the womb of mother, calcium, the doctor gives that calcium tablet, iron tablet. So if the the calcium intake in the food, this dietitian also gives proper amount of calcium intake in your food. So drink milk and drink egg has protein as well as calcium intake. So all these things dietitian also explains. Why? Because when the child is in the womb, the genetics thing, characteristic develops inside the child. If the would-be mother will be lacking in calcium intake, genetics transfer the genetics characteristic that transfers from uh, parent to the children, that capability becomes less. So that is also necessary for formation of genetic material in the children. And these are the calcium rich sources. There are different types of this green vegetable that is not available in India, and I have not seen this bok chow and what is this kale or kale, I don't know. Orca we get, lady finger, spinach we get, broccoli we get, and this collard, one leafy vegetable is there that I don't know what is this. So different type of leafy vegetable like flower broccoli, spinach, leafy vegetable, and orca. Ladyfinger is rich in calcium. White beans, chickpeas, red beans, green beans, lentils, that red color pulse, जिसे हम मसूर की दाल बोलते हैं हिंदी में. It is also rich in calcium. Kiwi fruit, apricot, blackcurrant, dried fig, raisin, oranges are rich in calcium. Cheese, almond milk, yogurt, milkshake, whole milk, walnut, hazelnut, almond, chia seeds, sesame, जिसे हम तिल बोलते हैं, or sunflower seed. These are also rich in calcium source. Egg, tofu, seaweeds. We don't eat seaweeds. In other country, people eat as salad or they put in noodles also. And this sardine, fish, and shrimps. These are fish category. So these are rich in calcium. So we have to put as per our food habit of our family, whatever is allowed, we can put in our food. These are also, ragi is Maharashtra's famous calcium rich food. We give to the children also, and we also have ragi in laddu and different type of forms. So ragi, poppy seed is khaskhas, posto जिसे बंगाली में कहते हैं, और कैरम सीड्स, दीज आर अजवाइन, अजवाइन को ही कैरम सीड भी कहते हैं. सिसमे सीड, दैट ब्लैक सिसमे, काली तिल जिसको बोलते हैं, और करी लीव्स, कार्डमम, इलायची, दे आर आल्सो रिच इन कैल्शियम. Now calcium function, everybody understood? These are 4 5 major function of the calcium that is needed to put inside our food for muscle contraction, good muscle health, bone health also. And next come phosphorus, that is basically um, related to this. It stores energy in the muscles. Phosphorus, calcium, and phosphorus is also known for good bone health. Together, they are helping our bone to become very strong. And phosphorus also helps to build genetic characteristics in the children. And formation of lipoprotein. It is a type of protein that helps to absorb nutrients from small intestine to other location. Means how the nutrients transfer from small intestine to other part of our body. This function is being done by the help of phosphorus. So this is the diagram of lipoprotein, how this diet food, food gets inside the small intestine, and from the small intestine, different type of protein. This is APOE, APOC. These are different type of protein that is being broken, and from lymphatics to capillaries, it moves with the nutrients move with the blood, and then it goes to different part of the body, like it goes to liver also, to make the internal organs healthy. So this is how phosphorus help to this formation of lipoprotein that helps absorption of the nutrients from small intestine to different body parts. Now these are the rich sources of phosphorus. Sesame seed again, cashew, Brazilian nut, dried beans, mushrooms, wheat bran, and almond, garlic, pumpkin seed. And here are animal products rich in phosphorus, and plant product again, that sunflower seed, whole grains, nuts like walnut and cashew nut. Here is fish, salmon. Salmon is also very rich in phosphorus, that pink color fish. When we cut, the slice becomes pink. And this is milk product, and this is mutton. So whatever type of things are allowed in your family, you can put in as phosphorus intake. So this is how I'll just have a quick recap because Rashmi couldn't join, no? So no need of sharing this. Rashmi, we have done with nutrients. And in the nutrient, we have first discussed why the food intake, proper amount of food according to the age and according to the gender is necessary to provide to the body. So the major function of the food is to provide energy, to build body, and to protect body against diseases, antibodies development in the body. So, and absorption of nutrients uh, is also one of the function in which these nutrients help body to absorb it so that the internal organs and the internal organs become healthy, and blood becomes rich in nutrients so that the body function happens properly. So these are the nutrients which we are going to study, which we had actually in first period done detailed study: carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins and minerals. So five group of food are there: um, fruit group, vegetable group, protein group, grains group, and dairy group. And these groups are divided majorly in three parts: energy giving, protective, and bodybuilding. All protein intake come in bodybuilding. All these vegetables and fruits come under protective food, and all grains and cereals come under body this energy giving food. It is not compulsory that all the fruit are coming only under protective food. There are many things that are interchanged. Some are for energy giving, some are for, so it can be interchanged also. It is not means restricted that they are in the group. So one fruit have many functions, like banana has phosphorus in it. It has carbohydrate as well. So we cannot say it is only protective food. It is bodybuilding food also. It is it comes in energy giving food as well. So it depends. One food has how many nutrients in it. So we can categorize accordingly. And this energy giving food, already these cereals and kidney beans, like I had given example that all the protein intake is beans and pulses. But see here, kidney beans come under carbohydrate intake also, protein intake as well as carbohydrates. So it is not fixed that one food is only for one group of food. So why do we need carbohydrate? Because carbohydrate provide energy for work. When carbohydrate is broken into glucose, extreme level of energy increases in our body, releases in our body, and that energy we use for work, whatever work we do in our daily life. And proper utilization of fat in the body means whatever fat we eat or what is stored under the skin, what is the function of fat in the body, that function happens when the carbohydrate intake is proper in our body. So it channelizes the function of the fat also in the body. And these are the all type of bread and cereals, along with potato as carbohydrate source. And this I had explained that different male and female act, those who are active, those who are not active, those who are inactive, they need different level of calories in their food. Next came protein. We have discussed that it forms body cells, so repair damaged cells. The work of protein is to repair the damaged cells. As we know that the body is a machine and body works throughout the day. So tear and wear away happens in the cell. So for repairing those cells to work again in proper manner, protein is needed. Protein helps to form body cells, muscles, and tissues. So it is made up of amino acid, and production of insulin also is helpful by the protein intake. Insulin is a protein that helps to regulate blood sugar. Antibodies growth means it protects our body against the diseases. So protein also works for the development of antibodies in our body, and it is carrier of nutrients in the blood like hemoglobin. Hemoglobin runs inside the blood, and hemoglobin carries nutrients inside the blood. So hemoglobin also is a type of protein present in the blood. Energy giving food. Protein also gives energy, but at little quantity. 1 gram is equal to 4 calorie uh, energy. So this is protein work. How the protein helps to repair this damage of the cell and organ. So it happens like amino acid with the help of peptide helps to repair the body cells like this. Protein. It makes protein. So like this, it helps building blocks, like small blocks we add and one thing is made. Like that, small cells are uh, mm, combined together to make an organ. Tissue damage or all this recovery happens like this. And next came fat. What is the use of fat? Nowadays, it is trend to do not use fat in our food. But is this okay? It's not totally okay for a working person. If a person is physically busy, physically active, the person must add 1 teaspoon of ghee, good cholesterol fat inside our body. Why? Because if we will not use fat, what our body will not get? Our body will not get the energy level what we need for doing lots and lots of work. 6 to 8 hours we work during the day. So we will not get that much energy if we will stop taking that intake. And this fat also works as body warmer, insulator. The layer this below the skin we have a layer of fat. If we will stop eating fat, then that layer will be used as energy, and then it will decrease. We will become very thin. We will look good, but we will face many health issues. Like in rainy season, we will feel cold. We will, without jacket, without this, we cannot sit. So if this function is available in the body, that body itself gives warmth. So why should not we take the privilege of that by eating proper amount of fat? And it helps as pad cushion. It cushions the internal organs so that whenever some jerk happens or some accident happens, many a times we fall down from the stairs, fall down from scooty or anywhere, then our internal organ will be saved. It will not get jerked, it will not get damaged by a push or a pull. And then came, what are the sources of fat? 3 types of sources of fat. Saturated fat is not very useful, but monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats are good fats that helps our body to make this good cholesterol. And everybody knows that good cholesterol is necessary for the correct functioning of the heart. If we will have bad cholesterol, then only it will choke up and it will stop functioning. But if it will have good cholesterol, it will help the heart to function well. And these are nuts, butter, olive oil, avocado, fish oil, flaxseed, oily fish, and walnuts. So any of these you can add in your food. This I have already explained, good cholesterol. And now, what is the use of unsaturated fats for health? It fuels our body to work. It supports cell growth. It also protects our internal organs. It promotes nutrients absorption, speed in our body. And it also produce good hormones in our body that is necessary for mood and for different type of body function. This balanced diet, age-wise, I had shared fruit at the age of 1 to 3, 4 to 6, and 7 to 10. This balanced diet chart will help you to understand how, with the increase of age, gradually the child starts eating more food. So if anybody is guiding you to compel your child to have food of 7 to 10 years child at the age of 1 to 3, please do not listen, or gradually the child will lose interest in eating food. During 1 to 3 years of children, there are less food intake written and liquid and juices are given. Why? Because they are going through their teething period. So if the child is having pain and growing teeth is there, definitely the child will not chew the food. But later on, at the age of 4 to 6, the child starts learning how to chew the food properly. So after that, when 7 to 10 years comes, the child understands the food habit. And this is the course of time from 1 year to 10 years. The mother or the parents need to be patient, along with the teacher as well, need to be patient to see how gradually child learns eating. And this thing, when the teacher understands, same thing the teacher conveys to the parent, because many of the parents are not in this field of education. They are not in the field of dietitian, or they are not doctors. So they do not understand this. If they belong to different profession, like they are artists or they are engineers, or they do not understand all these things if they are not studying extra books. So what we have to do, we have to convey as guide to them so that they do not do forceful eating with their children, and they understand that children takes time to learn the food habit and grow in their digestive system. Their absorption of nutrients also grow by the age. So this is what a teacher needs to understand first. And then comes mineral, which I have explained, Rashmi. You might have listened all these: calcium, phosphorus, use of all these things in the body. That's all for the day. Anything else? If you have not understood, you can just go through the notes. Okay. And after reading the notes, if anything you are not understanding, you can ask me. I think I have covered each and everything. And one video I had also shared. I'll share that link on a WhatsApp group so that you can go through the video to understand the process of food and digestion, how the nutrients
Ma'am,
are being absorbed.
ma'am, excuse me.
Yes, yes. Please
Uh,
tell.
ma'am, can you send me that diet chart?
Diet chart. Yes, yes. I'll send you. Okay, that diet chart I will send. I'll also send this full PPT. I'll send you on the group so that you can see. Okay,
Okay.
fine. Anything else?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Keep reading the notes, and I'll share the question for homework on the group. Okay. There are many teachers, those who are absent today, means trainees are absent. So when they will go through the PPT, then only I will put the question, or they will not understand what I'm asking. Okay. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye, ma'am.
Good night.
Good night.